So the honest truth is that if you're a man of any age, you have been lied to your whole life. And everything that you've been told about love, about relationships, about what women want, it's all a carefully crafted illusion. And if you don't understand this, and you're going to spend your entire life completely confused, heartbroken, and frustrated, wondering why nothing ever seems to work the way that you thought that it should when it comes to women and when it comes to attracting them. Because here's the truth. If you're honest, if you look at every woman out there pretty much, something that women will never admit, something that they might even get upset if they were to hear me talk about this, is that women don't actually want love. At least not in the way that you think. Not the way that men believe that they want love. What women actually want, and what you have to understand, is that they want something that is much more powerful, something that is much more dangerous than love. And once you understand this, pretty much everything about women's behavior, why they leave, why they stay, why they chase the wrong men and reject all the good guys, it will all finally start to make sense to you. And once it makes sense to you, it will change your life in so many ways that you can't possibly imagine. But before I tell you this, or tell you what this is, I want to take you somewhere where most people would never even think to look. When trying to understand women, which is the animal kingdom. Now, in the animal kingdom, there is a type of insect that is basically a wasp, and it has one of the most terrifying hunting methods in nature. The emerald cockroach wasp is basically a fascinating creature when it comes to what it actually does to its prey. So when this wasp finds a cockroach, which is its prey, it doesn't just kill it, because that would be way too easy. Instead, what it actually does is it will inject venom straight into the brain of this prey, of this cockroach, and specifically into the part that controls the roach's ability to make decisions. And so what happens is the roach is still alive. The prey is still alive. It's still breathing, it's still moving, but yet because of what has been put into its brain, something has changed. And what happens is it's almost like it can no longer resist. It's like it has lost control of its ability to resist. And so what happens next is actually fascinating. What happens next is the wasp will actually grab this roach by its antennae, and it will lead it like a dog on a leash all the way back to its burrow. Now, once this happens, the roach will follow the wasp without a fight, as if it were completely hypnotized, as if it were completely under its control. And the next thing that happens is the wasp will lay its eggs inside of the roach's body, sealing it in a tomb where it will slowly be eaten alive from the inside out. So that sounds pretty gruesome, right? It's because it is. Why am I telling you this? The reason I'm telling you this, the reason why this is important, is because this is actually how emotional addiction works. And it has everything to do with women. Women don't actually want love. Like most guys think, most men genuinely believe that women want love. So they try to give women love, and that never seems to work out. Okay, what women actually want is not pure love. What they want is the venom. Okay, never forget that. What women actually want from men is the venom. And when I say venom, what I mean is they want a feeling that is so powerful, so overwhelming, that they cannot resist coming back to you over and over and over again. Okay? And that feeling is not what you think that it is. It's not all the things that most guys try to give women when they try to make them feel something. This feeling is not happiness. It's not stability. It's not being treated right, quote unquote. Okay? These are all the things that guys think that women want. These are all the things that we try to make women feel when we're dealing with them. We try to make them happy. We try to give them something that they want. We try to make them stability by paying the bills and stuff like that. We try to treat them right, so to speak, okay? Because this is what we're brainwashed to believe from a young age, that this is what women want. But what women actually want at the end of the day is the venom, okay? What they want, when I say venom, I'm talking about emotional chaos, okay? They want the highs and the lows. They want the thrill of uncertainty. They want the tension of not knowing whether you actually like them or not. If you really think about this, why do you think that it is that so many women out there, such an enormous percentage of women, are on the internet making TikTok videos talking about, these guys that left them, and they're crying over these guys that left them and how they can never find any good guys? Why do you think that it is so many men out there, or so many women out there, are staying in relationships with men who treat them like absolute trash? Why do you think that it is that women get bored with the good guys or the nice guys who give them everything that they claim that they want? Why do you think that it is that women regularly leave the stable, loyal, extremely loyal man and run straight into the arms of some dude who is not even a fraction of the value of the good guy? The reason why is because stability doesn't create attraction, okay? Love does not create attraction. It's things that 95% of men out there give women. None of these things create an emotional addiction. None of these things make a woman emotionally addicted to you. What actually does that is dopamine. Okay, dopamine is the chemical in your brain that makes you crave things. It's what makes things like gambling so addictive. It's why social media apps are designed to keep you scrolling endlessly. It's why you're watching this video right now. And it's why people can't stop chasing things that make them miserable. Okay, dopamine is the number one reason why people cannot stop chasing things that make them miserable. It's the same exact concept behind why women chase the bad guys, why women are constantly chasing after the men who treat them like trash. Okay, what you have to understand is that women are wired to get their dopamine fix from emotional ups and downs. Women are wired in the brain to get dopamine when they've experienced intense emotions. So when you're too available, when you're too predictable, when you try to give a woman too much love, when you're too easy to understand, there's no dopamine rush. There's no anticipation. There's no excitement. Okay. But when you understand that women don't want love, and what they want is the venom, what they want is the emotional chaos. And by emotional chaos, I just mean super high and low emotions, intense emotions. Once you understand that you're miles ahead of the competition, you have an edge over every guy out there because most guys don't understand this. They try to give women love. They think that women want love. They try to give women stability, love, all the things that the good guy thinks that women want. And it never works. And then they leave and they end up with the same exact type of guy every single time. The guy who's trash, but who is able to spark their emotions. Okay, this is why women get hooked on these types of guys. They get literally emotionally hooked. This is why they can't stop thinking about them. It's why these guys are the only thing on their mind. Okay, science even backs this up. There's a concept in psychology called intermittent reinforcement. It's the exact principle that casinos use to keep gamblers losing money. Instead of giving people rewards at predictable intervals, they give them random, unpredictable wins. In other words, they give them emotional chaos. Okay, and all of that randomness, all of that emotional chaos, what you have to understand is that for women who literally get a high off of emotions, for women, this creates the strongest addiction known to man. Okay, emotional chaos is essentially the most potent thing that you can possibly give a woman if you want her to essentially become addicted to you. This is why women chase men who don't text back right away. It's why they chase men who keep them guessing. It's why they chase men who make them work for their attention. Okay, it has nothing to do with logic, and it has everything to do with brain chemistry. It has everything to do with dopamine. Okay, all of this is based on dopamine. Women literally get bursts of dopamine when they experience these high and low emotions, when they experience this emotional chaos. Okay, so most men genuinely believe that women want love. They genuinely believe that women want love. They genuinely believe that women want stability. They think they want loyalty, all these different things that the good guy gives. But guess what? That's not what they actually want. What they want at the end of the day is they want the venom. They want the emotional chaos. Okay, this is what keeps them coming back. This is what hooks them. And this is what keeps them coming back again and again and again and again, okay? It's really that simple. Women, at the end of the day, they do not want loyalty. They do not want stability. They do not want love. They want the venom. They want the emotional chaos. And so if you can give them that, if you can give them this emotional chaos, then you essentially control the game, okay? Because most guys don't understand this. They don't understand that this is what women actually want, and they don't even know how to give it to them. So once you understand this, your life will change in so many different ways. Instead of offering women stability, instead of offering them all of your love, all these things that we are programmed from a young age to give them, all you have to do is start giving them what they actually want, which is the venom, okay? Give them the venom. So that's how I hope you guys enjoy this one. And as always, until next time, thanks for watching.